Here's a quick Xingqi sub DPS build. Xingqi is no doubt one of the best 4-star characters in the game, as he can be a reliable source of utility from hydro reactions for freeze and vaporize teams, as well as provide good damage and gives a moderate shield and healing to party members. Weapon: Sacrificial Sword. Due to Xingqi's elemental skill having a long cooldown, the Sacrificial Sword allows Xingqi to be able to use his elemental skill frequently in order to quickly gather up energy particles to access his elemental burst. If you do not have a Sacrificial Sword, you can use other swords that have an energy recharge substat, such as the craftable 4-star Pavonia Sword or the 5-star Skyward Blade. But ultimately, the ability to quickly reset your elemental skill is what makes the Sacrificial Sword the better weapon. Artifacts. For this Xingqi build, we will be using a 2-piece Heart of Depth for the 15% hydro damage bonus and 2-piece Noblesse Oblige for the 20% elemental burst damage bonus. As a sub DPS build, we are powering up Xingqi's burst as much as we can in order to get a good amount of damage even if he's not active on the field. You may also go for a 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate, but keep in mind that this set relies on high energy recharge to capitalize, and substat rolls aren't always your friend. So the 2-piece Heart of Depth and 2-piece Noblesse Oblige is what we are going with. Side note, you can also use a 4-piece Noblesse Oblige too, but you may not need it if you have a different support that has the 4-piece effect, as the 4-piece Noblesse Oblige buff does not stack. Your main stats are Energy Recharge Sands, Hydro Damage Goblet, and Attack Circlet. Your substat priorities are Crit Rate, Crit Damage, Elemental Mastery, and Attack Percentage. Constellations. This build works fine with Constellation 0, but is at its best at Constellation 6, as this greatly increases his damage and energy recharge, so we can consistently keep his burst up. If you can't get to Constellation 6, having him at least at Constellation 2 is already good, as the first constellation adds an extra rain sword, and the second constellation increases the duration of the burst, and also decreases the hydro resistance of enemies. Talents. As a sub DPS build, your priorities are as follows. Elemental Burst first, since this is the most important part of Xingqi's role to apply hydro status and provide damage even when not in use. Elemental Skill next for the added hydro damage, and Normal Attack last. Honestly, you don't even need to level this one up, as you will rarely even normal attack with Xingqi. Here's the build in action.
Rain outlines your fate. Inazuma shines eternal. Let me weave you a verse. The hunt is on. Got something for ya. Rain cutter.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
This will do!
The more you know. Subscribe or I'll burn Xingqi's books.